We'll start off by just rehashing the last line, address the negative consequences associated with accompanying high-risk drinking. I think we've got to take a more proactive approach to curb this off before it becomes high-risk drinking. What is high-risk drinking? Just because people are going to the bar, does that mean it's high-risk drinking? And binge drinking, obviously we've got to try to curb binge drinking among young people as well, but like the mayor said, we are going to have Oktoberfest. There are bars in this town. People are going to go out and have a few drinks during these events. People are going to continue to consume alcohol in our city. And I think we've got to make sure that just because people are drinking, we don't assume that there's high risk there and somebody's going to get in trouble and we've got to cut it off. I think we've really got to look at making sure that people are doing that responsibly and it is safe. When I was 18 years old, I played lacrosse with the UWL club sport while I was in high school. And doing that, I had an opportunity to travel to all the different communities in the state and surrounding areas. And I was only 18, so naturally I was a designated driver driving around a bunch of college kids going to parties and drinking alcohol. So I kind of got a good perspective from the get-go, being young, to what the scene is, how people react to law enforcement, what law enforcement attitudes are, how students' attitudes are towards law enforcement and surrounding communities. And I think we've just got to make sure that when these kids go out, they've got a plan. Because once you start drinking, you got to stick to your plan. Because when you start drinking, obviously things get a little bit cloudy and you're not always going to stick to what's responsible. So we just got to encourage people to go out with a plan and make sure that it's not always high risk just because they're drinking. They just got to stick to a plan and be responsible.